Okie dokie, we're back at it again. And I'm going to open up things and get started because the game is actually occurring. Okay. Okie dokie. We'll see whether or not we can get Dandy in here or not. If not, that, may not be available anymore. I know that I myself might not be able to commentate the whole game. But, I mean, I guess it all depends on how speedy they are. Though it is vampires, so you do want to take your time. Here we go. They're just getting started. So we'll get into game here. My NPC, I am NPC, cool. So yeah, if Dandy's available, I'm sure I'll hop on in. If not, it'll be a bit of a solo commentary. But that's fine. Okie dokie. If you are watching and you want to know anything about these teams, you can just watch the previous 25-minute stream of Dandy and I trying to fill up time. But what you do need to know is there were not any inducements. The teams are really even. We've got guard on the bear here, we got some block on both sides, and we got a little bit of dodge. For the vamps, they have no bench. They've got these two loner thralls, and there's also no bench on the other side. So depending on a few dice rolls going the wrong way here could absolutely cripple one of these teams. And Blinding Sunshine is actually going to be a pretty big deal. Ooh, that is quite a kick. Right next to the bear. Too bad we couldn't get a bear catch for the touchdown there, but immediate armor break on that thrall. And yeah, it's a pretty decent kick, I'd say, for the vampire side, just because, Kislev like time to set up. They like to be able to get their catchers into good position before they bring the ball forward, so. Ooh, and the KO. Yeah, so off to a really good start for the Kislev side.
We back, baby.
Welcome back. I'm already in. We're just on the first turn, though.
Alright, so, I'm joining as well.
Yeah, it'll catch up pretty quickly, I think. Yeah, there's a chance that I will end up leaving before the end of the game, but if that does occur, I might just frickin' leave my stream up so the game can at least finish, and then I'll just edit the VOD when I get back.
Yeah, because I do not have the internet capacity to stream.
Yeah, no, that's all
I can only go commentate.
Yeah, no, exactly. I forgot how good my upload was just because I don't use it very much, and my biggest restriction honestly is my computer, because my computer's pretty old, and 2 KOs. So yeah, I mean that Thrall 7 armor value being put to the test.
Come on, Bryson.
And it's failing. It's doing really horribly. So.
Oh, and the ball's in a really good place for Kislev. It's like right on the big guy on the line.
Yeah, I thought it might be decent for the vampires to have it there, in that it's like more like they can potentially get to it right away. But with these 2 immediate KOs, now it's looking a lot harder.
And a stun.
Yeah, 3 armor breaks, 3 for 3. Or no, wait, yes, because he, not 3 for 3, because he hit a push, he must have, and then gone for the blitz. Unless he just, never mind. I don't know. My short-term memory's gone. I immediately forgot the order of blocks there. It might have been, let me pull up the dice log. Oh yeah, no, it was 3 for 3 on the armor breaks.
There's the pickup and drops the 2 up.
Rolls the 1. Ooh, and that's actually a pretty bad bounce for him. I think this is a really good opportunity for the vampires here. You've got a couple options. You could literally run this guy
vampire,
around with dodging. Thwack could try and move over and like blitz, then pick up the ball. I think would be a really good option. Alternatively, if you
I was thinking, Thwack or Clang being able to blitz comfortably numb and just be able to get right on the ball.
Yeah, so I was going to say that's the other option, is get rid of comfortably numb and get more tackle zones on the ball before you yourself go for the pickup. Obviously, the pickup then is harder, but you have the advantage of if you do fail, then you've still got something there.
Honestly, he could just dodge through it. He's got 4 agility and the dodge skill on the vampire. He could just walk right to it.
He could go for that. That's definitely riskier, though.
Big time plays.
Yeah, I guess the question is, does he need to go for something like that, or can he simply just, again, blitz comfortably numb off and then just get really good presence? Because these catchers only have 2 strength, so you can base these catchers with your vampires, and it becomes incredibly difficult for the opposing team to actually hit the vampires. So far, nothing.
He's thinking about what he wants to do.
Yeah, he just like we are juggling these options, he too is trying to decide what he wants to do. Interesting.
Oh, he's going to hypnotic gaze so he can go through the tackle zone?
That would have been really good, actually. That's too bad. Because that was a really good use of hypnotic gaze there. As if he had done that, he could have literally just run straight forward, 1 blitz right in, and then, yeah, instead he goes for this. Good recovery there.
He's still making the best of the situation, even though he's got the failed hypnotic gaze. And you can either walk Clang, or I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can move Clang around to get to the ball, or he can make a dodge to get onto that ball.
Yeah, I think he should definitely move this Thrall over to get his tackle zone on the ball.
Yeah.
Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can go around without having to.
Yeah, because he can just skirt around that tackle zone right there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you could argue that the dodge might be a better option because of the fact that you can then get out of range, but as I mentioned, these catchers are only 2 strength, so if I were the Kislev coach, I'd probably be more likely to just end up blitzing with one of my 3 strength guys or the bear to hit the vampire. Especially because you've got some block on your 3 strength guys.
Well, you got to keep in mind, since the bear has guard, if that guard is next to any of those catchers, those are essentially 3 strength units.
Yeah,
4 strength for the line,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah, the vamp's 4 strength though, so that's the whole.
Yeah.
Like, it becomes hard to get a 2-die block even if you have the guard. Okay, we're just gonna see some blocks here. No armor break the other way. Tragic.
So I would like to see more blood.
Is that your Dracula?
Yeah, it's my Yim, I think. One casualty roll. Oh, he goes straight for it. Is he
Yeah.
gonna re-roll it? Oh my god, he's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's a fair reroll though, in that again, if it, bounces like this, that's a pretty bad situation, and it's a 50-50 pickup. It's not honestly that bad in the grand scheme of options. It was unfortunate
That's
that he
pretty.
couldn't get the hypnotic gaze, because then he would have managed to get the pickup there.
Yeah, because he would have been able to blitz in and just grab it. But now the catchers, well, his lineman can actually just pick it up and run with it
Oh yeah,
if he really wanted to, because
yeah,
there's no
it's
tackle zones on that ball.
completely uninhibited. Yeah, I guess he could go for the catcher, Richard Fright, especially because he has dodge, so this dodge out wouldn't be that big a deal, and then you have the extra agility for the pickup there.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting to see who he
Oh
decides to
yeah,
pick up with.
the catchers do have 4 agility. I thought
Yeah,
they had
yeah.
3.
That's why they also, like, when they do leaps, it's a 2-up,
Oh yeah.
but when the other units do leaps, it's a 3-up. So that extra agility point.
Oh, also, I thought bears were wild animal, not bonehead.
No, they are bonehead, so they're not too bad, honestly. It's one of those things, though, where there are times where you almost don't want to activate them because of their prehensile tail,
Mm-hmm.
because it provides so much value, especially with a guard unit. Honestly, guard prehensile tail. It's like if you bonehead, that feels so bad. But with 3
Oh yeah.
rerolls, you could maybe go for a
But I
loner
mean,
reroll. I know
it's a
it's
loner
rough.
reroll, yeah.
Yeah, I said it and then I was like, ooh, actually.
I think
Well,
the only big guys without loner are like the ogre team ogres.
and the tree men, I believe. I'm
I
pretty sure.
think 3. I don't know. I
It
don't play
could
half elves
be.
or wood elves.
It could be that like some of them do and some of them don't, as ludicrous as that seems. Oh, I was gonna say all he
Killed
has to do is
another
not
2-up.
roll a 1. There we
Okay, he
go.
got it. So he could probably. Oh, he goes
Oh,
for the dodge.
that's
Oh,
bold. I guess he's, yeah. Never mind. It's not that bold.
he has to. He
He
has to
can
make
leap.
2 going. He has to make 2 going for if he wants to get out of the tackle zone of that vampire, where he'd have to make a going for it to tackle him. You rolled
Yeah.
all your ones out of the way, and go ahead and go. You can do it.
I know. I don't think you ever go for going for it here, because even if you get those, there's still a dodge vampire in range and a thrall in
Oh,
range. Yeah,
oh,
I was
he's
gonna
tagging him
say.
with the jump.
We're about to see a lot of leap occur here. He's going to leap his probably last 3 remaining units over to the other side to get somewhat of a cage going on here. Oh, and the blitz, actually.
I was from Bliss.
1 die. Oh, wait, 2 die. Never mind. It's on that different unit.
I think you should move that guy up to block that thrall, the Prokop Duda. Prokop Duda. That is not a sound a bump in the night.
Yeah, a couple. He's had to hire a couple journeymen. You'll notice basically if they have weird names, they probably have SVP as well.
Journeyman.
Because, yeah, he's been hiring some journeyman thralls who've picked up some SVP.
That's a block vampire right there. And his dodge vampire is not in too bad of a position. He's got 2 linemen on him. He could easily make this dodge out, especially
Oh,
with
yeah.
the more decks, and he can blitz it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what we might see here.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think that's the play, unquestioningly. Uh, he could also try and go for a hit on Shine On with the Journeyman Thrall to free up his Wrestle Thrall if he wants more presence downfield before he goes for the dodge. But at the same time, that comes with its own risks.
Yeah, because that catcher, he has dodge, so if he rolls a defender stumble, he gets bloodlusted.
I wonder. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna take it. Oh, and he blitzes with that. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's the same dodge chance. You gotta
He's gonna
reroll. You
reroll
gotta
it.
reroll. Yeah,
Got to reroll it. Oh, both down. That's good.
yeah.
And then he can still move it up to get on that thrall. So
Does
if he
he have
picks up the
enough?
ball, yeah, he's got enough
Oh
movement.
yeah, he
He can
does.
pick up the ball, be next to the thrall, and then get the bloodlust on, so he can keep in the game.
Oh,
But I mean, he still
that's
gets
so
to eat his thrall.
Yeah. It's unfortunate though because he used to throw now. There's immediately a turnover, and he's again,
Ooh,
like I
that's an
mentioned, he
injury.
didn't get to move any of his other players before doing that. So that's kind of what stings, is that he doesn't have very much
Yeah.
presence. Like, look at this vampire enthrall just chilling in the middle of nowhere, Clang, and I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. Uh,
Titus Ostro.
yeah, they're just in the middle of nowhere, which is less than ideal.
That's the third removal of a thrall, so they are out. They are not doing. They're not feeling good right now.
Yeah, they're. I mean, the two KOs at least aren't. You know, they could be back, but otherwise,
At,
yeah.
at, at least they're thralls.
Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah, so I can confirm that halfling treemen do not have loner.
Oh yeah, because they have. Well, no, I was gonna say, oh, they have take root, but they don't have really stupid either.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They
If
should
they
have
had
that take
take root
root.
is there really stupid.
Argue it's worse because you can't move him for the rest of the pitch.
It's worse and better. It's got its it depends on the situation really. If he's in a good spot, it doesn't matter. And the other thing is, even if you take root, you still can hit. Um,
Yeah.
so if you get grab on a tree man, you can just keep hitting guys and then keeping them close to you.
Oh yeah.
I
Ooh, Charlie.
imagine we'll see
Yeah,
what
yeah, 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 yeah. Holy shit, I'm gonna mute.
Okay, and he gets the jump and the pickup. Nice. Succeeds on both of those. Fails the dodge, but we got the dodge re-roll. And unfortunately, he cannot get too close. But honestly, he probably doesn't want to score this quickly, because he'd immediately be giving the vampires like 4 turns to score, or five turns to score even. Uh, well, that's unfortunate. Goes for the loner and fails it. Luckily, no injury or anything. Somehow, it always feels like when you both down or attacker down, somehow there's just like a boost to injury dice. I know that's not real, but I don't know. It feels like every time I attacker down, someone like dies. uh,
Oh yeah, I totally.
but yeah, so that bear going down's kind of a big deal. We got multiple vampires now that could reach the ball carrier. I mean, Thwack can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blitz, and push him in a good direction. I think that would be what I would go for personally. Um, but at the same time, you may want to, go for this block first or something, especially since he's already next to a thrall. So if he fails the bloodlust, uh, it wouldn't be that big a deal. Oh my god.
Oh, he re-rolls to be expected.
Yeah, it's just a rough series of rolls to the
Yeah,
bloodlust
both.
into that.
Oh, we're getting injured. It's a KO.
Nice. Now he bites his wrestle thrall. Let's see what happens there.
That'd be a pretty crummy removal if it does get removed.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully, he just gets stunned.
We'll see if he even wants to move Clang at all, or if he's worried about the bloodlust. Oh,
He's out for the game.
yeah.
It's only badly hurt though. He's
You could
the
yeah.
apothecaried.
He goes for it because he has the guaranteed no casualty since he got badly hurt, and he needs the numbers honestly. The vampires all have regen. You just kind of have to hope you don't get really screwed at this point.
They have regen and apothecary. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're so important that well, that's really unfortunate that he couldn't get a knockdown though. Um, Dodge
Yeah.
coming up huge, and kind of making it so that we could see a touchdown next turn, or we could also just see the Kislev coach kind of regroup. I think it would be in his best interest to not actually score this early, because if he does, the vampire coach will have 5 turns to get a score back, and also, he's got 2 KOs and a just normal player substitute trying to get in. So you really don't want those players back in. You want to take advantage of this numbers differential. Yeah, and there's no way you can really stop a catch-over leap from scoring without at least a significant number of players. Like, he's just gonna run through and over all of your tackle zones, so you kind of have to knock him down to stop him.
Well, there is something that can stop him very easily, and that's rolling a 1.
That's true.
But we can't make bets on that, though.
I was gonna say, although to be fair, right now he has to roll 0 dice to score, so.
Yeah, that is. He might just move his guy out of the range of the vampire.
Yeah, I would agree. However, I will say there aren't too many spots he can move that are fully out of range of the vampires. It's just a matter of if he can make a cage.
Mm-hmm. He's blitzing with that's his blitzer, right? Nope, it's the lineman.
Yeah, I don't think they. Or yeah, no. His blitzer is where is his blitzer? Is his blitzer on the ground on the sidelines? Yeah, his blitzer is KO'd.
Oh, that's the unit that got KO'd.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
actually a nice removal to get. Yeah, we see him targeting the thralls down here. Definitely a good option, especially considering there are no like extra thralls on this team. So, it's a vulnerable point for this team is their lack of numbers.
Oh, he got the bonehead on the bear.
Just laying on the ground. We should see a lot of hits back from the vampire squad, so we'll see if they can get any.
Oh, gonna be a removal?
Okay, now.
Cutscene played a little too long. That's a stun.
We're gonna see a foul? Or is he just.
You wouldn't foul a thrall.
I mean, you
Okay.
might. If you have the numbers advantage, you could.
Was that going for it? Okay.
Yeah, it was. But he's got a reroll, I guess. Although, yeah, I am a little confused. But is he trying to level up a specific player? Yeah, that's what he's doing. Okay.
Oh, he is.
Oh. It's fine.
You hate to see
No,
it.
it's fine. It's fine. Oh gosh.
Don't tell me it bounces out. Okay, that would be tragic.
But I mean, that's a rough turn.
The vampire can he can just mosey on over there.
Yeah, presuming we don't see any bloodlust, we could actually have quite a swing turn here. If he manages to blitz the catcher, or I guess, never mind, he can't pass if he blitzes, but.
Well, he could take his dodge piece, make a double going for it to blitz the catcher, and then he can go pick it up with the block one.
And then he can run back and throw it all the way downfield.
Yeah.
To Clang.
He doesn't even have to make it catch. He doesn't have to make the catch. He just needs to get the ball down the field.
Yeah, but it is very sunny out, so that will impact the ability to pass.
Oh, yeah.
Is it all that more likely to get that fumble or very inaccurate or whatever? If you roll a 2, but it's a -1 modifier, is it still a fumble? I don't actually know how that works. Or is it only if you roll a 1?
I don't know. You're talking about catching and passing math. I don't understand any of that.
Well, you don't. You're not a passing team with Nurgle. That's not.
If I get into speaking about that, I know this has nothing to do with the game, and it's talking about other things.
That's all good.
But the next season, the All Agility League on stream, Krender said that you can play Chaos, but you can only run Beastmen, and I think that's what I'd end up doing.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun. I think I'd honestly, speaking of Kislev, I think I would want to play Kislev just because they're like a really cool, very agility focused team.
Oh yeah, it's very fun because everyone has jump, so
yeah, you just get to hop around.
I feel. Oh, he's going for the blitz on that guy.
Oh, just a
Push.
push. At least it does. Yeah, doesn't matter that much, but
I think he's still going to go for the pickup though, just
oh
so
yeah.
he
Maybe it goes
is he
out.
going to re-roll it.
I think you don't. Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's too bad that it didn't go out though. We're gonna see
Yeah.
this vampire get surfed, right? You have to
I
surf the
mean.
vampire. Oh,
Oh.
or not.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't think he. Wait, that guy had dodge. Wait, no, that guy did not have
Did not have
dodge.
dodge.
He just had. He had to make. That's a 2-up dodge he had to make though.
Yeah.
So I
You
can see
roll a
why he
one.
took it.
Yeah.
Ah,
Sometimes you roll a
jeez.
one. It's too bad he didn't go for the stand-ups first, though, on those couple lying down players at least. Because now,
Yeah.
I was talking about, big potential pass maneuvers. He could legitimately pass to, like, Splat and then run the ball over to Clang and then run out of
Yeah.
range.
Yeah, because Black now he has a 2-up dodge, I believe. Yeah, because
Yep.
it's a 3 agility, 4 agility.
The
So
big
he can just
difference
grab
is
that ball.
he has a reroll, so unlike his
That
opponent.
too.
Yeah, we could honestly. I wonder if you could blitz with Bonk to get rid of Shine On, and then that way you could pass to Splat if you get the pickup. I guess you could just pass it to Bonk with the pickup, depending on how far he can run. Yeah, he can run pretty far. We'll see what he decides to go for here. I'm trying to.
Yeah, back to the all beastman team, just running all beastmen, all mutations. That's it.
Two heads, maybe a prehensile tail.
Yep. Tentacles.
Tentacles on Beastman, so dumb.
Really goofy shit.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna make the pass to Bonk here.
Yep, I would agree.
Yeah, you're right.
And he makes the pass roll. Nice. That's actually big because that was
Good
a
pass.
4-up on the pass. So the question is, do we now see a handoff to Clang, or do we just see him, regroup? Because he doesn't have to hand off to Clang, but if he successfully does, then he can literally just.
Holy moly! Yeah, that would be huge. That would be what we would call huge mungus.
Ooh, although actually saying that, he should probably move Burp first. Yeah, because I forgot about the Great Thrall. Dependency.
Oh yeah, in case he needs a little snack.
Yeah, if he runs downfield and then Bloodlust, that would suck. Okay, he is going for the pass.
Goes for the handoff.
Nice, and now he can just determine whether or not he Bloodlusts before he actually runs away. Because if you do Bloodlust, I think you just wait here. You don't want to bother using your reroll. Oh.
Yep. Yeah, he Bloodlust here.
He Bloodlust twice.
Oh,
he rerolled and still Bloodlust.
He rerolled.
That stinks. I was going to say that maybe you don't bother rerolling just because if later on you can't move a Thrall down, you might want to save that reroll. But turns out the reroll was useless, so
The curse reroll.
that sucks. You change his sides.
You do what you can.
Yeah, I mean it does technically help a little bit. He's got a bit more coverage. He can move that one vampire. We'll see if he gets a. Okay, just
Sun.
done. Nice. But I mean, still, even with that double Bloodlust, that's a huge turn for the vampires. The fact that dodge immediately failed the other way really, completely changed everything. Do you think we see a bear blitz?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, there's no way that bear is not running 300 miles an hour down the field to clobber that vampire.
I love the bear running animation. It has so much like weight to it.
Yeah. Oh, that's another injury on a Thrall. It's it's a journeyman, but
yeah, but I mean, a Thrall's a Thrall. He's food. It doesn't matter if he can do things. What matters is that he's got blood in his body.
Yeah.
But he's very quickly losing it on the sideline.
Yeah. Man, imagine being hired to play football only to be just be, a food.
You're
Oh yeah,
like
you're
on
gonna be
the.
working food at the football game. Oh, you mean I'm gonna be selling hot dogs? Yeah, sure.
It's like, being able to say you're like on one of the best sports teams ever, but it's like you literally never get to play. It's like, at what cost? We're gonna see the bear blitz. Yeah, there we go.
Bear blitz.
And before go for it, Phil. No, he gets to go for it. Oh, but it's the dodge vamp.
Dodge.
The correct vamp has the ball.
But he does have prehensile tail, so that might be something to consider
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
But I just wish he would have moved his two guys down who are up the field down. Unless he's trying to plan on still making those guys score, but
yeah, no, I would agree with you though that he should at least move them down so they're marking the other vampire because they can still be within scoring range without being literally in the end zone.
yeah.
So we could also he could move down a vamp. He could blitz the another ass on the grass with Splat, and that would allow him to hit Sid Bashit with Bonk, and then run away with Clang. But he really has to hope that he doesn't Bloodlust, basically, for 2 turns. Because there's only one Thrall on the pitch, other than the downed
You're
one.
right.
Oh, he
He
fails
failed
the
the
dodge. Prehensile Tail did matter.
Did.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a possibility that nobody scores this pitch.
Yeah, it is. However, there is still a decent chance of the Kislev scoring. However, everything is just made harder by the fact that neither of them have any rerolls, and it is sunny. So, like, long passing plays are just that much harder. We're gonna see the last Thrall standing go down.
He's gonna foul a Thrall.
I think he's just going for a 3-die block or something.
Three-die block with the catcher?
I don't know. Maybe he's gonna blitz
Or he
it.
might be this with the lineman.
I don't know what's happening. I'll be honest.
I think he's gonna foul this Thrall.
He's intimidating the Thrall, that's for sure. I'd be terrified. It's just a bunch of shirtless men staring at him with vengeance in their eyes.
They're ready to just like step on the Capri Sun pouch. That's exactly what
Like
they're
there's
doing.
straw goes shooting there. Yeah, no, it's What is happening?
He's going to gotta foul it.
How many dice is this? Is this 3? Yeah, it's 3 dice. He doesn't even he gets triple push.
Triple push.
After all that effort. And now if he wants another 3 dice, he's gotta move this other guy. There's no way it's still worth it, right? You just take the 2 dice.
Come on, just
No way.
I mean, I think what he does is he just hits it with Richard Fright and sends David Kilmore down to go pick up the ball. I think that's the play here.
Can he
brain
reach
damage and
the ball?
yeah, he can reach with the going for it.
I guess that's better than just going for it with another ass on the
Brain
grass.
damage.
I was gonna say I might just be tempted to pick it up with another ass on the grass. I know it's slightly worse pickup odds, but you can then get somewhere afterwards. Like you don't just have to be standing right next to a downed vampire.
I'm standing next to a vampire.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, he's gonna go for a pass. He's gonna go pass for the catcher. Pass to the catcher.
Potentially. We could also see a handoff to brain damage. Because the catcher pass is actually really bad. He's only 3 agility, and it's very sunny, and that's like a short short pass.
Yeah, because
like
he's still getting to touchdown range. I think he hands off to that guy right there. That I don't.
Brain damage. Yeah.
Brain damage. Yeah, and then he can get down the field and be in touchdown range. And then I would still bring comfortably numb down like.
He goes for the pass. It's a 5+. Well,
I just don't get. Why would you go for the 5 up when you could go for the 2 and the 1
1
and
into
6?
2, yeah. Or 1 into 3 up, yeah. 2 up into 3 up, that's the words. It's always like this battle my brain has between saying like 2 up or just saying like the number that you can't roll.
50%, yeah. He can still score. It's just gonna be a lot more difficult now.
Yep. Yeah. Technically, both these teams can still score. With the Vampires having 2 turns, we'll see what they choose to do here. It's definitely an important turn. You could blitz brain damage off the ball with Splat. Then you could try and pick it up with Bonk and move Clang downfield, maybe. Although, it's really hard to pick it up with Bonk now that I think about it. So maybe
What I figure is you move Splat downfield, and Bonk kills the bear, and then you put Burp on the ball, and then have Clang blitz in the grass.
but then he can't score next turn,
Mm.
right? He won't have anyone
Well,
in range.
maybe do that up.
I think you honestly just ignore the bear, and you could potentially blitz with Bonk and hit another ass on the grass. Hope for a. You could honestly hit him onto the ball, because then like it's like a 50-50 shot of being out of a tackle zone after that, or it's slightly better than that actually. And then you could potentially get a better pickup going on.
No, yeah.
But there are a lot of options here.
The only problem with that is if Splat
If
blitzes
anyone
brain damage.
bloodlusts, it ruins
Yeah.
everything.
Bloodlust, and he's brain damage is blocked, so double both down or
Yeah,
both down skull.
yeah, no, I
No rerolls,
agree.
bloodlust.
I think that's why
A lot can go wrong.
after thinking about it, but if you do it with Bonk, you have to dodge out, and you don't have dodge on Bonk. The block guy has to dodge, and the dodge guy might have to
That's the
block.
block.
This is most unfortunate. He only has 28 seconds left. He has to make up his mind.
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference, Mr. Freeman. What's he doing? He's got 10
He's
seconds.
got no
What you
time.
doing?
This is stressing me out.
Doing, man?
You gotta do something.
Do something.
Make a move.
Please.
No.
He just did nothing for 3
No.
minutes. What the hell?
Not like this. What? Did he disconnect? I don't.
Did he disconnect?
What's happening? Now we're frozen at 0. Did I disconnect?
No, I'm frozen at 0.
What's going on?
This is the strangest game of Blood Bowl I've seen.
What is occurring?
The Division D is
This game
is
is
a
cursed.
fiesta.
This game is cursed.
I wonder what's going on. Let me quit the replay and rejoin, see what's going on.
Sure, yeah, you give that a go. I was gonna add one of them, but I shouldn't, because if it's still going, then I don't wanna, like, make them alt tab and stuff.
Because that might cause issues as well.
What is occurring? What is possibly going on right now?
Oh, the game. Wait. What? Oh, so it's definitely somebody disconnected because I rejoined and they're at 2 minutes.
Wait. They're at 2 minutes where?
They're 2 minutes on the same turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I just hit pause and play, and is it counting down for you right now?
Yeah, but I hit pause and play again and it goes back to 2 minutes.
Oh, really? Mine was at 2:13. Oh yeah, every time I do it, it goes Back to 216. What does this mean? Because normally when there's a disconnect, it just like pauses the game. Maybe I don't know. To be fair, I don't know what that looks like from the commentator's perspective. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe.
Mayhap. Because Fallen Glory, he didn't mention why he couldn't make it. Had no way of letting you know.
It could have been an internet thing. That's true.
That's my guess.
Because that would make sense with the no way of letting you know.
Hmm.
And then the question is, if that's related to this, then where do we go from here? Because it'll only pause for so long for a disconnect. And I don't even know what the like.
He's not showing online on Discord either.
He's showing online in the game though. The blitz.
The blitz with flag is going to push him onto the ball.
The ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we get the bounce.
Okay, that's not worse.
It's not. Yeah,
especially
it's not worse.
He could go for the pickup with his dodge vampire, and then he could dodge out, move Clang downfield, and then honestly at that point he's in a decent position. As far as like, there's not very many players that can get to him. The bear probably won't want to dodge out. So all it takes now is, just not rolling Bloodlust.
Sure.
Although even if he does roll Bloodlust, he's still got a Thrall in the general area that he can eat. Yeah, so he can, yeah. Oh. No. Okay. What do you even do here? I guess. Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot. I immediately forgot that was gonna happen. Oh my god.
Oh, it's an injury.
Doubles sixes. This is so rough. Okay, yeah, you move downfield, and then you just kind of maybe see kind of what happens. Yeah, I would agree with this choice. You better hope he gets some KOs waking up, or we're gonna see a really rough drive for him. Like, even though he's prevented the touchdown, like.
Well, here's the thing. He only has 2 KOs. He's one guy coming in.
Yeah.
He's going to have come in, but that's 3 injuries. He's going to be down 3 players no matter what.
Yeah, his maximum possible players is going to be 8 for his drive.
Yeah, and then 8 between 6 and 8, and the Kislev is going to be either 10 or 11, and not to mention the Kislev still have the bear, so
yeah,
it's gargantuan.
Maybe it'll be like a big pitch invasion or something.
Oh my god!
To save things.
I would be furious.
Oh man, in one of my games I had a pitch invasion. I think it was against the Kislev actually. It was a pitch invasion, and he had won the like fame roll at the beginning. So his were 6 ups and mine were 5 ups, and none of my players got stunned, and 6 of his got stunned. He rolled like 6 sixes.
Oh my! I remember. Yeah, when I played against Kislev, we had a pitch invasion as well.
Man, the crowd does not like this Kislev team.
It's an armor break on the vampire, but it is just a.
Oh, the ball bounce.
That's a good bounce.
For Kislev, not for vampires.
Yeah, for Kislev. Because now you can hit it with another ass in the grass, and then one of his catchers can come pick it up, and then start running back.
Yeah.
But he can score if he makes a throw.
Yeah, or even a handoff.
Yeah.
Maybe. Wait, did he just stand this lineman up? Yeah, he did. Never mind. Wait, if only he had blitzed with brain damage, he could have picked up with ass on the
Yeah.
grass and then handed
Well,
off.
Time is the one who blitzed.
Wait, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, oh yeah. I forgot. If only he could
He's
blitz
gonna have
twice in
to.
one turn. Oh, okay.
He has to make a quick pass,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then he can score. You have to make.
Diving catch!
Oh,
Diving catch! Huge!
he makes a touchdown. He makes it. He gets his touchdown. He just has to
Yeah.
walk it in there.
Yeah.
Don't
Do not
just
go for the
walk it
handoff.
in
Do
there.
not go for the
Just
handoff for the
walk it
maximal
in there.
SPP. Just walk it in.
Just walk it in
No!
there.
Okay. No.
What?
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Oh my god.
What a maniac. What an absolute madman.
This guy is insane. I mean, after 6 losses, I would be.
That's true. What do you have left to
He doesn't
lose?
care. Yeah.
What's the worst
What
that can
do you have to
happen?
lose?
Okay, only one wake up for the Vamps. They do get one turn to maybe try and inflict some damage, or maybe try and not bite themselves. That's the thing. It's like, do you really swing here when it's like your odds of lowering your own numbers is almost the same as your odds of lowering their numbers?
See what I think the Kislev coach should do is put his bear on the line and his block pieces, his block linemen, because
Do you think he
that would give them
can?
all 4 strength, and then it would be a lot harder for the vampires, to get kills.
I don't think that works. I think no matter how you position it, with only one guard and then 3 strength stuff, and they have 4 strength pieces. Like if it weren't vampires, let's say it was like Amazons or someone with 3 strength pieces, I would agree with you. But I think there's always a way to get the hits because you have the advantage of positioning afterwards and also moving, so you can get those like extra assists.
Yeah. The other thing I wanted to mention is, even if he is just going to sacrifice some units, why put his guys so close?
That I would agree with, especially the catchers. Actually, if I'm vampires, I'm blitzing a catcher. Armor value
Catcher,
7,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, 2 strength, armor 7. Especially when you've got block, or yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, because you want to get rid of those catchers. You want to make leaping less of an option.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have any vamps close to leveling up? He could also potentially go for some pass SPP.
Perfect defense.
Now I would agree that there's some options here to, use your bear and stuff. Because now he knows that the opposing vamp players can't get like on the outside line.
Yeah.
Weird that
You
he
don't
put
think
his
he's
catcher up there.
you,
I don't understand what I'm witnessing. Does he think that it's the second half?
I don't know. I really think
That's the only reason I can imagine you'd put the catcher up that far, is because you think you can go for the ball.
yeah.
Yeah, so you might just think it's the second half of the game. He's about to have a rude awakening.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's easy to do, honestly. Like, you forget about that one little 8th turn. Okay, we'll see what the Vamps can get done. eventually we'll see what the vamps can get done. Okay, here we go. Anytime there's like a giant lull in action now, I'm just gonna be paranoid that there's like another DC.
Games. Yeah.
Okay. You can't really hit the bear at all. So.
Not with that attitude.
So true.
He's got block. He can make a double red die. I mean, statistically, it's okay to do that, but as we know, statistics in Blood Bowl, they don't really matter.
Yeah, exactly. It's, when we say it's based on luck, we mean that it's just, yeah. It's not about the percentage odds, because either you do or do not roll. You know, when you fail a dodge, there was actually 0 chance that you were going to make that dodge, if you think about it.
Like, all I'm saying is you can't hurt the guy if you don't roll the dice.
That's true. But conversely, you can't accidentally kill yourself if you don't roll the dice. There are
What I would do
negatives.
here, yep, blitz with this guy, free up brain. Oh.
Yeah, he goes for the catcher.
Yeah.
Kill that catcher. Oh man, he's having no luck with these armor rolls.
What I would say is blitz brain damage with your vamp. Either get him down or push him out, and then
That's a 1 die though.
It's a 1 die on the bear, but he's got block.
Yeah, but it's 1 die on brain damage as well. It's 2 1 dice. Ah.
Armor break, but it's just a stun.
Okay, thank God. Man, when he rolls his own armor, it's double sixes. Or actually, yeah, it's his own rolls are way too high on armor. Kislev is rolling low on armor.
Oh, Kislev's Blitzer's back, and Vampire's guy Thrall's back.
That's really big for the vampires, though. Getting like, I know that obviously they're at a huge numbers disadvantage, but you've got agility 4. And you've got enough players to score.
Well,
like, you don't have to. If you have agility 4, you can go for a big place. You don't have to necessarily push your way through. Just a matter of getting to the other side with thralls in tow. Okay.
I gotta put that. Oh, where's this wrestle piece at? No, there
right
it
on
is.
the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't really got very much use out of the wrestle, unfortunately.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's difficult when like you're down so many numbers at this point to like use thralls for very much, because like you need them so much to be in good positions to eat that it's hard to justify hitting with them. Okay, that's nice for vamps though.
That's nice for everybody. It's 4 and 5 rerolls.
Oh yeah, no, I mean obviously for everyone, but like especially like at this point you just reroll any bloodlust, I think.
Oh yeah.
You can't afford
something I wanted to mention. Kislev, they rarely mess, like specifically McGravy. He rarely fails a jump. Like even with his lineman, he basically jumped his entire line when we played. Failed like once the entire game. Never had to reroll.
I was gonna say that's the variance of Blood Bowl though, because when I played him, it was the opposite. He failed so many. He rolled a lot of ones in my game, so you really never know. Yeah, just pushing away here. Okay, so he has chosen to free up all of his vampires. Hit with the thralls.
I'm definitely trying to keep them safe for now because, you know, you can only get 1 hit off on the next. Well, yeah, he can only get 1 hit off next turn because he has to use blitz.
Yeah, definitely the right move to not follow there. just wondering what his strategy here is going to be. Yeah, like if he's going to try and waste time, or if he's going to try and go for a, an earlier touchdown. Basically, is he going to try and go for the win or the draw?
That's a KO.
Nice. Because I feel like it's really hard to play for 2 touchdowns here. So you might just like try and play for getting the 1 touchdown at the very end of the game versus allowing the Kislev a second drive.
Yeah. Cause it's just that numbers disadvantage.
Yeah, it really stinks for him that the Kislev managed to score at the very end.
Yeah. He is sending a guy down the pitch though, and that is someone. It's a block piece. There's another one moving up a little bit. Yeah. I think he's gonna go for the W because that'll put him up higher in the standings, and it's playoffs. Playoffs are about to happen.
Yeah, I would agree that especially based on this, it looks like that's what he's going for, and that the draw versus the loss doesn't really change that much for him. Like if he ties this versus if he loses it, it's very similar. Whereas if he wins, it's a big difference, standings wise. I wonder if he might not even move that last vampire just because that way he doesn't have to roll for Bloodlust.
Maybe.
And like, what's he gonna do with that vampire realistically? Move it like 10 squares?
Oh, go for it. Double going for it. He's going for this touchdown.
Yeah, this way he can do a handoff into pass next turn if he wants.
I think he's gonna hand off. If Bonk, he's probably gonna. What I think he's gonna run up, hand it off to Bonk or Clang, and then Clang will run up.
And that all sounds good in theory. However, I don't think McGravy's going to sit here and just let it happen, and he has lots of tools at his disposal to stop it.
Yeah.
A veritable army of
shirtless men.
Yeah. It's so funny that like the least, like I get that it makes sense because they have the least armor and they're the least bashy, but they're the most intimidating, the catchers, just visually. Just because they look, they look crazy. They look like they've got nothing.
Yeah, like who am I gonna be afraid of in the battlefield? The guy who's like protected by his armor. Oh, look at me! I can't take a hit. And then you got this dude who's just like naked running around. I'm afraid of that guy.
Yeah, one of them's clearly unhinged. The other one, like, he's wearing a fur coat. He's worried about the cold.
He's worried about decency and stuff like that, and like fashion. Like these guys, they're bonkers. It's a bear blitz. Both down in a push. Oh, he went for a reroll.
Man, that's a second loner reroll he's gone for with his bear. And it's the second one he's failed.
Yep, just tagging the guy.
Yeah,
well, he could really, unless he gets more pieces over there, he can probably take down that bear.
I don't think it's worth the investment of resources, because you need to you have so few players on your team that you have to use so many actions to end up hitting that bear, when instead you could just 1 in 9 dodge out.
Look, man, I just want to see somebody punch a bear, okay?
That's
fulfilling my dreams.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna punch a bear, go for like a black bear, or don't punch a polar bear. That's just asking for death.
That point, it's only your fault.
Yeah, if you there's a rhyme for remembering like how to deal with different bears if you run into them, which is if it's black, attack, because black bears bluff charge you. If it's brown, lay down, because grizzly bears, if you play dead, won't be interested in you. And then the third one is if it's white, good night. Because if you run into a polar bear, you're just screwed. There is no option.
I know we're talking about bears here, but I can't help but feel like these are racially charged.
What? I don't. I don't think that's. I don't think that's the intended interpretation. I don't even know what that would mean. But
But no, have you seen the video of like, I think it's in Siberia, of like a polar bear just walking up to a window and like sticking its head in?
no, but I have
People,
seen. There's a video of a like wildlife photographer in like a bear-proof cage and a polar bear trying to get in, and it is
oh,
intimidating. We'll put it that way.
all I'm saying is the bear should probably have 6 strength. Okay.
I would agree, honestly. What is this? 5 strength? This guy's
Yeah.
stronger than a tree. Okay, I've seen bears knock down trees. Like that's just factual. Bear beats tree.
Yeah, bear beats tree. Bear probably beats bull man and giant rat. And I don't know about the beast of Nurgle though.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I don't have a real life equivalent to that.
uh,
So, anyways, back to the match.
back to the game.
He,
Very little has changed.
yeah, so he put a lot of focus on Clang over there, but I feel like Bonk can just like run it down to the left side of the field,
Yeah,
and you
past
could
the splat.
probably yeah.
Yeah, I would agree
I know
with
it's
you.
still sunny, but still, he's got 4 agility.
And he's got a reroll. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's gonna be.
he's got a lot more. Oh, he's still going this way. Oh, he just walks. Just
I mean,
walks
yeah, he can
around.
also just throw here. No, are you
Oh,
kidding me? It's not even sunny. Okay, and then dodge out handoff.
it's that prehensile tail.
1 and 9. 1 and
And
9. Come on.
he's got dodge.
1 and 9. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's a 1 and 9. Because it's a 1 and 3, but you have a reroll.
Well, you can't reroll dodges.
No, no,
'Cause
no.
you,
Like dodge is an auto reroll. I mean, sorry.
yeah. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Do it, man. Rip the band-aid off. Make as much as I want to see you roll a double red die on that bear, I need you to dodge out of there.
Make
I
the
hand it off your
move.
flag.
What are you waiting for?
Don't tell me it's a DC.
No, he's probably just
Oh,
deliberating.
oh. Well, if you pause and play, it brings you back to
Oh,
127.
really?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, wait, no.
Wait, he's
Okay.
going for a blitz?
He's just gonna run away. He said, "Screw the handoff. I'm out of here." Speaking
Zowdy.
of being out of here, I do have to go, so I'm gonna leave you with this stream,
Oh.
and yeah, I mean I'll be back in like half an hour if somehow this game is still happening then.
It'll be over by then. I will unfortunately not be able to read chat, but
It's
I'm
fine.
not
No,
sure if anyone.
like I was gonna say, I stream to 0 people. It's mainly for the
A
rewatchability of
VOD.
the VOD. Yeah, exactly. Um, Honestly, anytime someone does end up watching live and typing in chat, I usually end up not seeing it for like 20 minutes because I'm so not used to looking over. But
All right. Well, take it easy, man.
oh my
Oh,
god!
he
Well, I was
fell.
there in time to see that. Jeez. Okay, well, on that note,
What's up, brother?
see ya.
After a failed dodge from Clang the Vampire to get out of the prehensile tail Sid Bashit, the tamed bear, it is now the Kislev's turn. The ball on their side of the field. Two die on a thrall with the blitzer. It gets the defender stumble. We got an injury roll or armor break. That's a stone. really think he ought to move the bear up onto that ball. That's what I believe he'll do. But of course, he can always bonehead. But again, keeping that prehensile tail on the ball, with the lowered amount of units, it's really hard to deal with such a threat. Another 2 die on the thrall. We get the POW. Oh, he just straight up gunned it. He most likely is gonna. I believe he'll hand off to. Yep. And Nick Incrimination is just gonna run it downfield and basically secure another. Oh, he's home free. He's about to secure another touchdown for the Kislev. Maybe have a bear blitz here. Man, that bear's got 6 movement. Holy moly. Oh, going for the 3 die on the thrall. It's the stumble. Oh, armor break. Just a stun though. He's gonna go tag the. Yeah, he's going to tag the vampire. There's not a single unit that can get to his catcher right now, and he scores next turn. He might be able to stall it out for another turn, but I don't know about that one. This is a really rough position to be in for these vampires. Outnumbered. Guys right next to the pit, the touchdown. Can't make it. Oh, it seems like we have another. Nope, no disconnect. Moves his vampire up a little bit. Oh, we get a going for it. He's gonna make another going for it. Probably to keep him from stalling. He's gonna get this guy in range. Put a threat on the ball carrier. Has not used his blitz yet, so that's still a possibility for him. He gets bloodless. He kind of has to reroll. Like he's not in range of any thralls. Oh, it's a stumble. Is that a bloodlust, or is that just showing that he could roll it? Okay, yeah, he succeeded. He rerolled the bloodlust. All he needs to do is just run Richard Fright into the end zone. That's all you got to do, brother. Just, I know you got rerolls. Please, please. All right, he's stalling it. He's making sure that he's got this win. I don't think the Vamps could score 2 times in such a short amount of time already, but 2 times, well, they could do it 2 times in 5 turns. Be hard with their numbers disadvantage. But Splat, I mean, he can make a dodge. Like he can take a dodge here because his agility is higher. I know he'd be dodging to another tackle zone, but he's got 4 agility and the dodge skill. So he could sack the ball carrier on his next turn if he doesn't get anybody on Splat. Which I think he's going to do here with David Kilmore. I know he's just a catcher, but oh, good do it. Tag him.
So you can just eat it. No. Killing man, huh?
Sending those thrones down the line to put more pressure on. Make sure he's got. Sorry, I was muted. He got the hypnotic gaze off on comfortably numb, and he blitzed with splat. He pushed him into the end zone. Dancing right in front of his face.
You care.
That's rough. Rolling a 1 in the pickup. That's a bear blitz. Gets to stumble on the dodge vampire. Doesn't follow up. Might move him down the field a bit more. Get closer to the ball. If he does two going for it, so he can get on the ball. Oh my god. Oh, gotta re-roll it. All right, the re-roll going for it does not fail. And the bear is on the ball. He's sending some capture down the field to pick it up. We could see a third touchdown for Kislev here. If he really wanted to, he could do 2 GFIs to try to pick up that ball. He'd be crazy for it. But I like crazy. I'm always thinking about it. Everyone's had a moment like this where they can do something so stupid. It's so risky. Ah, he's not thinking about that. He's going for the 2-die on the thrall. Oh, he's not going for the 2-die on the thrall. Oh, he went for it and... Yeah. Damn shit. Or for the kids love to lose. Vampires, probably. Whew. Got a pal on the catcher. Oh, injure. Armor roll. That's just a stun. We get a vamp on the ball. And he hypnotic gazes the polar bear. So he can just pick it up with bonk and run it down. He could probably throw it to Clang, who's got dodge, so he can dodge out of the alignment and just run it down. I think that's what's going to happen here. All he has to do is pick it up with bonk. He's got rerolls. Although there's no chance of a tie game at this point. But there's a chance you... Oh, he's going for a POW on the lineman with a thrall. Oh, he killed him. I think he has an apothecary, though. Okay. Whew. Holy moly. That would have been a huge hit to the team in the Kislev. I think that guy had skill. Oh, no, it was just a lineman. But still, those linemen are expensive. Oh, I mean, even if they're not expensive, nobody wants to drop 40, 50 grand on a unit they didn't need. Gets to pick up. All he has to do is run it down the field, and he can hand it to Clang. Oh, he has to make GFIs to hand off to Clang. Make 2 of them. He's got rerolls, though. You can do it. You can do it. I believe. You just have to make. He's making a pass. No, it's sunny day. Oh, he got it anyways. That's some SPP. Yeah. Excuse me. Moving the thrall down the field in case he needs a snack. And that snack will be necessary. Poor guy's just stunned, but hey, that's just a stun. I don't think Kislev has any units. Oh, that goes for rolling the dodge guy, but stumble so he can dodge. But with that, there's no units that can feasibly. Oh, never mind that blitzer. The blitzer with diving, tackle, block, and he can make a double. No, he has to make a double going for it, but he can go to that vampire. Now it'd still be a double red die, but crazier things have happened. If he makes another going for it, yeah, then he can send his blitzer down. It's another double going for it, but at least it'll be a one die now. Might be going for the triple dice in the vampire. With the bear, he's got the mighty blow. Oh, fails the 2-up dodge. Okay, there we go. He gets it there. And oh, jeez, he failed GFI. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. And his bear never got unhypnotic gazed. Oh, that's unfortunate. Now Clang the vampire can just blitz the catcher and make a score. We're getting some backup just in case, but always going. He's blitzing with a guy, Thrall. Gets a stumble, but again, that's a dodge piece. Doesn't matter too much because Clang can just run it into the field. It's 2-1. Vampires are taking the L here. But hey, they got some points on the board. That's some critical SPP for a vampire. And overall, just I think it's money too, so that's good. Unless some insane, crazy, wacky, I don't think there's any way the vampires can score again. You can't one turn with vampires, but you can 2-turn with Kislev.
Yeah, well, of course. So
Seems like the vampires might have forgot to end their turn, but they just did it. But yeah, they set up in an interesting way to keep the Kislev hopefully from leaping and just running it down. Oh, that's terrible for the Kislev. They can't score in it can't score in one turn. We might just see some it's still really sunny, but might just see some bash and some vanity pass. Oh, that's a stun.
yeah,
Oh, got an armor break on the journeyman thrall. That's another stun. He can blitz. Most likely, he'd be probably set up on a vampire. Probably the block, and then he can get a 2-die on that. Oh no, I mean he's only trying to get points. You don't need to get the vampire. You can just take your blitzer and run him into the thrall over there. Get an easy 2-die. He's going for the 2-die on the vamp. Oh. All right. So it looks like that's a level 3 thrall now. Let's check out these rolls. Dark Side of the Boot definitely got a more spread out SPP. A total of 11, 13, 14, 15. While Bump 9, they got 12. D6 rolls. For the Kislev, it's 19 ones, 21 twos, 21 threes, 25 fours, 17 fives, and 23 sixes. So it's trending a bit higher. So that was good for them. All their leaps, they only made 3 leaps, but 100% success rate. Armor, 75. Pretty good, granted that, most of them have a lot of them have that 7 armor. Vampires. They definitely rolled a lot more dice. 29 ones, 28 twos, 27 threes, 25 fours, 27 fives, and 28 sixes. It's trending a bit low. They did roll a lot of bloodlust. I think both teams, those ones came into play when they were doing the GFIs, because it definitely did see some GFI failures. Just the Kislev, because the vampires had 100% going for it, right? The Kislev, they had a 70%. And then talk about block dice. The Kislev had 7 skulls, 17 both downs, 29 push, 9 stumbles, and 7 pals. Wow, that's a lot of both downs. More than that stumble and pal combined. And then vampires also pretty low. 10 skulls, 11 pal, both downs, 21 pushes, 15 stumbles, 9 pals. A very not bloody game, I'd say, because there's a lot more pushes than anything here. But the bump of the night, the vampires definitely had a lot more stumbles. Yeah, it's a good game. If you showed up, thank you for showing up. Or if you're watching the VOD, is this where it is? Sorry, my commentary isn't the best, but hey, I do what I can. Hope you have a good night.